Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Mr. Dedi, and good morning, everyone. Let me introduce our member, this group. First is Kalista Fauzia Hidayat, second is Kuzaima Desi Rahmadani, then Nadia Putri Hafsari, and the last is Putri Widiawati. In this presentation, we will discuss about introduction letter and inquiry letter. First, we will explain to you about definition, purpose, function, structure, and the last is example. Okay, the first is definition of introduction letter and inquiry letter. For an explanation of the definition, introduction letter is the letter of introduction was an important part of polite social interaction in the 18th and 19th centuries. It remains important in formal situations, such an ambassador presenting his or her credential or a letter of credence, and in certain business circles. The next slide will be explained by Putri Widiawati.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. And next, I will explain the definition of an inquiry letter. Inquiry letters are written for the purpose of asking for something from the recipient. Inquiries can be sent as a formal business letter or outside of your company or as an email. Before sending your inquiry, you should be certain that the information is not available through other means, such as the company website. Next. Next is the purpose of the introduction letter and inquiry letter. The purpose of introduction letter to introduce our company and our products to potential customer or even our prospective customer. And the purpose of inquiry letter is to tell us what we need about a product in another company to meet the company's own needs and other needs. Next. And next is the function of introduction letter and inquiry letter. The function of the introduce letter is to introduce products, expand the market, and get profit. And the function of the inquiry letter is to request a catalog and other information. Next will be explained by Kalista.
Thank you, Putri. Next, I will explain about content of export-import correspondence. First, for the content of the introduction letter, there are three parts. First is type of business, second is product name, and the last is brochure or catalog. Next, the content of inquiry letter are different from the introduction letter. Inquiry letter divided into four parts. The first is description of good. The second is quantity. The third is price, and the last delivery or shipment time. Okay, next I will explain about structure of introduction letter and inquiry letter. Structure of introduction letter and inquiry letter divided into three, namely the first is letterhead. For the letterhead can be filed with letterhead from the company or include your company address in the heading. The second is deadline. For the date, write full date on the last and side before you begin writing letter. And the last is inside address. For the inside address, this should include the name or person you are writing to, person title, if available, or if available, the name of the firm and the firm's address. And the next is salutation. The salutation or greeting in a business letter is always formal. It often begins with their person name. Once again, be sure to include the person title if you know it. If you know it, such as Miss, Mrs., Mr., or Doctor. If your answer about the person title or gender, then just use the first name. Next will be explained by my friend named Hussein.
Okay, thank you for the time, Kalista. And the next, we will discuss about a different way about a body of introduction letter and inquiry letter. In introduction letter, in opening, in introduction letter is focused to introduce yourself, and the focus is to tell more about your company, experience, strength, uniqueness, capability, and etc. And the action in introduction letter is to tell the reader what to do after reading your letter. And the closing is mention your wish or hope and thank the reader. But in inquiry letter, the opening is tell the reader who you are and why you are writing to. And the focus is to tell the reader what you want and the details of your inquiry. And the action is to tell the reader what to do after reading your letter. And the closing, don't forget to mention your wish and thank the reader for his or her assistance. Next. Okay, next is complementary clause. Complementary clause usually use a comma at the end of the closing, and only the first letter is capitalized. Leave a gap 3 until 4 lines between the cover and the name, which will later be used for the signature. And complementary clause usually finish your letter with yours sincerely if you begin with the name of the recipient, or yours faithfully if you use sir or madam. And for the signature is there should be 4 lines between the complementary clause or the body in simplified letter. And your type name, so there is room for your signature. Your signature is mean your name too, written in your own characteristic way, often at the end of a document to indicate that you wrote a document or that you agree with what you say in the letter. Next. For the next is example about introduction letter in generally and introduction and inquiry letter in export and import. Next. Okay, actually the content of the letter have the same goals, namely to introduce your product by including the advantage processed by the company in producing it. However, it can also be seen in the contents of the letter, which generally looks more complex, while the export-import looks short but consists about and clear, sometimes accompanied by supporting document. Next. Next is for inquiry letter. So the general one contains the content of making a request from a price quote, while in export, import directly asking for catalogs, document letter such as price list and payment method. Next. So thank you for watching and attention. We hope our material can be understood easily. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.